Good evening. Welcome to This Week in Review. Tonight's stories include: construction has resumed on the site of the new healthcare facility. The Seafreeze plant here in Burgeo closed its doors on Friday. BBS has another new program ready to air, and more, so please stay tuned. After a delay in work due to winter conditions, work has resumed on the site preparations for the new healthcare facility. Parsons Trucking have resumed work at leveling up the site for the new healthcare facility. Materials are being removed from areas that are above proper height and used to bring other areas of the site up to grade. The site of the new healthcare facility should be a booming spot this summer, and hopefully the seniors site next door will be booming as well. While at the site of the healthcare facility, we also got a few shots of the seniors complex site. This complex is scheduled to be completed by September. Someone has a lot of work left to be done. Hopefully work will resume on the site in the very near future. Another project that is supposed to be starting in the near future is Phase 2 of the incinerator project, the installation of the actual incinerator. Last spring, site preparations were done for the incinerator project. Brush was cut around the site and a fence was erected. Also, since the site was prepared, controlled dumping was put into effect. This loader was purchased for the purpose of pushing off the debris at the dump. I checked at the town office, but no information on this project was available at that time. Town manager Mr. Kendall informed me, however, that they should hear something in the very near future, and he will keep us posted. Burgeo had a rather unusual visitor on Wednesday of this past week. Two strange vessels could be seen just beyond Boar Island. These Russian factory freezer trawlers were anchored just off Boar Island on Wednesday. Customs officer for Burgeo, Mr. George Baugh, had to give them clearance into Canada. Mr. Baugh informed me that because of ice, the trawlers were unable to get into Stephenville for clearance, and Burgeo was the next closest port that had a customs officer. He also informed me that they used to get a few boats like this at the plant before the road was open. However, this is the first time for Russian boats in Burgeo. The crews of these vessels didn't come ashore in Burgeo. After being cleared through customs, they proceeded to their destination in the Gulf. On Friday, the backbone of our community, the Seafreeze fish plant, closed its doors. No one seems to know how long this closure is going to last. Most of these vehicles will not be at the plant parking lot tomorrow morning because most of these workers were laid off on Friday. Mr. Gilbert informed me this past week that he had a meeting with Mr. Barry last Monday. Mr. Gilbert informed me that Mr. Barry admitted that the Burgeo plant is not closing because of shortage of fish or lack of equipment, but rather because of the production costs and problems with union leadership. Hopefully the closure will be short-lived. Things seem to be running a little differently than Mr. Barry and Mr. Sullivan said when they were present at public meetings in the summer of 1990. Be sure and tune in to BBS on Tuesday night at 8 p.m. for April's edition of Monthly Magazine, when we examine the Seafreeze deal. In addition to Monthly Magazine on Tuesday night, we will be having our second game show on Monday night at 8 p.m. when the Pathfinders will compete against their leaders. It's sure to be a lot of laughs, so don't miss it. Also, we have recently added another new program to our lineup, Memories. This is a program in which we visit the seniors of our community and reminisce with them for a while. This program, hosted by Jody Bagg, is interesting as well as informative. It gives us a chance to hear a little about the past from those who lived it. We're sure you'll enjoy it. Here's a little from the premiere show scheduled here on Monday, May 4th. Watch for it.
Remember any experiences that you were interested about when you were fishing or anything?
Anything happened when we were fishing? Yeah, one time I think earlier, you go and get the bag of mackerel. So I got one taking the boat was off the deal, and when I jumped, I went loud down through the boat in the water. Went right to the bottom.
It didn't matter?
Right in the bottom, sir, and I took bottom feet. When I come up, you're bound to come up twice, most generally, see? And I grabbed on the rail stave when I did the roll to Judge. I heard something like this, and I fell over. Yeah, go on, roll to I say, did roll jump one day in the boat, just get up and get on the rail, and get up. He got down the rail stave, jumped ashore, and got the thing up me, got me old bag of the back on, scored me up sea. And I took off for the house, and we were going, coming in. Time I got, where stage or two, I started tearing off my clothes. I tore off everything, and when I got there in the house, I had everything tore off. I was staying left, coming down the ground, throwing the porch. Jesus, when I cold, then I get cold.
This was a bibber?
And I come and put on upstairs and put on dry clothes, and I went right back for the boat and made me here.
Right back
And Rose said, you're crazy to come back like that cold water could, go through you. Better for your good nose. And I said, no, why not? I'm going to finish baiting my gear. I went back and finished baiting the gear. But, gee, did I get a fright though when I went. And, it's the cold, see. And the time I got to the house with the clothes starting to freeze on, I said, well, yeah. I bet I left back off.
Community events. The LOL TV bingo held on Wednesday night was won by Doris Symes. The Hockey Moms will be having a TV bingo on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Cards are $1 each or 6 for $5. Please support the Hockey Moms by playing TV bingo. The fire department will be having a fish and chip takeout at the fire hall on Saturday, May 2nd from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. The cost of fish and chips is $3.50. Eat in or take out. For free home delivery, call 886-2737. To place your order in advance, call 886-2930. Please support your local fire department. The Jolly Seniors will be having a card game at 8:30 p.m. on Thursday, April 30th. Lunch will be served. The winner of the basket of towels that the Anglican Vestry sold tickets on was Marlene Thatcher. The Anglican Vestry would like to thank everyone who supported them. Well, that's it for tonight's program. Before we go, I'd like to say that even though some volunteers' names appear more than others in the credits of our programs, there is a lot of behind-the-scenes activities such as playbacks, bingos, etc. that are not mentioned in the credits of our programs, but they still require volunteers' time. So I just want to thank all the BBS volunteers for their time and efforts, and thank you for watching. On behalf of BBS and BBS volunteers, I'm Dave Cooper. Have a great week. Good night.